Hi everyone, hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we are going to create a new tutorial using NoCodeBackend MCP, and this time we are going to use Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we are going to use Visual Studio Code along with GitHub Copilot, right? And then we will integrate with our NoCodeBackend MCP to build a full stack application. Let's get started. So first, I'll just go to my low-code backend, and here, if you go to developer settings and API token, you can generate an API token which is required for authenticating the MCP server. So I'll just give it a name as, let's say, vscode. I'll just create a token. Okay. So I will just copy this token and make sure to save this token somewhere. I'll just go back to VS Code. Now here, let's create a new folder first of all. Okay, so I'll just click on open and I'll just create a new folder and just give it a name as, let's say, we're going to create a scheduling app. Okay, just like Calendly. So I'll just give it as a cal clone new. All right. So if you see, we have this folder created. Now, what I'll do is, first of all, let me integrate with the MCP server. What I'll do is, the easiest way here is inside this folder, just create a file .vscode, okay, slash mcp.json. That's it. Okay, this is what you have to do to integrate your MCP server. Now, what I'll do is, I'll just copy the code for the MCP server. I'll go back to VS Code. Here, simply paste that code. Now, one change here is VS Code doesn't accept this tag as MCP servers. It just needs servers. Okay, that's it. Rest, everything is actually good. Okay, everything will work as it is, just like you do with anti-gravity or cursor or any other tool. Okay, that's it. Just save this. And now we just need to add our token. So grab your API token, okay, and paste it there. So just grab your API token and replace this with your actual token value. Okay. I think we are good here. So MCP server is actually connected. How I can check that is just click on this settings icon. And here you will see this now. Okay. No code backend. And I'll just click on update tool so that we get the updated tools from the no code backend MCP. And on that, I just want to tell you, we just updated our MCP to add more tools. Okay. So if you see now, we have one additional tool called RLS policy. So set RLS policy means the row level security. Let's get started. So I'll just use, let's say, Open 4.5, or I can use Open 4.6. What I'll do is I'll just ask it to create a booking application similar to Calendly. Okay. Now again, our core objective is not to just create end-to-end everything just as Calendly. That is actually a different task altogether. There is a lot of integrations you have to perform here, just like, for example, Zoom integrations, Microsoft integrations, a lot of stuff there, right? But we are actually trying to cover most of the stuff, okay, most of the core stuff which is needed, okay? And we're actually trying to see how the multi-tenancy can work here, how NoCode backend database actually can integrate well. So this is our core objective here, right? So keeping that in mind, I'll just mention to use NoCode backend MCP to set up a database. That's it, okay? No need to go to NoCode backend or create any kind of database there. Now everything will be handled by VS Code and Copilot via the MCP server, which we have connected here, okay, in this file. So I'll just given a simple prompt to create a booking application similar to Calendly. That's it. Just minimize this window so that we can properly see what is going on here. And out of the box, if you see, it has actually connected with the NoCode backend MCP and started running the tools provided by NoCode backend. So MCP server is connected. Now it is going to create a database and it has created this schema for us. Okay, tables and columns. So you can validate this if you want, and then you can click on allow. Right. So I just click on allow because I'm good with the schema generated by vscode and Copilot. And now it's actually running this command create database from NoCodeBackend. So it has created this database. So 216 cal clone is created, which is now good. Let me just click on allow here. And in the moment till it's actually working on this application, let me go back to NoCodeBackend. Uh, I'll just go to my databases. And here you go. This is the database which is created. Okay. And I'll say just click on edit. What I want to show you is, first of all, the schema and the new RLS policies. Okay. But first of all, just see the schema designed, okay, by Copilot just by using our MCP server. This is crazy actually, right? You did not have to spend a minute here inside NoCodeBackend to design a schema. So everything is actually designed by the AI itself. Now, the another important part is this is our one of the another big update on the row level security. So we have actually added more policies here to control or and to give you the flexibility to create any kind of application. If I just click on that, now you have these kind of row level policies. Okay. So uh, this means, let's say if you want to create some kind of team member features inside your application, you can use this feature, this policy, which means uh, the team members or the admins can actually see each other's work inside the admin panel. Okay. So this is what it means. This public means, for example, if you have booking pages or blogs which you want to actually be visible to all the users on the internet, so you can set the row level policy to this. All right, you'll get more idea when you start using that, but it is actually very easy. And most of the stuff now will be handled by the Copilot here. So if I just click on allow here, allow. So now what it will do is it will actually set all the row level policies itself. Okay. So just give it a time. And yeah, this is what I actually wanted to show you as well, just to show you all the different policies which we have launched or which we have implemented lately. All right. So if you see right now, it is actually implementing the row level security policies on our tables. Okay. So let it do that. And I think it's completed. So if you see 7 out of 7 to-dos completed. I think the last thing is to test and finalize, which Copilot will be doing. So if I just click on allow, and if I just go back to NoCodeBackend, just check at the policies. Okay, so all the policies are actually different based on how they are supposed to be. So bookings, if you see, it is scoped at read and write, which means anyone on the internet should be able to read the bookings. Okay, I mean, open the booking page and should be able to edit it, right? They should be able to add their name and email and then submit the bookings. So uh, that's how the scope is now set by the AI itself, right? Just click and allow, and there you go. It has actually created the application for us. And I just wait for it to finalize and complete so that we can actually test this on the browser itself already. So it is now completed. And now if you see the RLS security it has added, the admins only see their own data. Public pages are scoped to the event owner, which is perfectly fine, right? This is what we needed. If I just click on keep. So let's get started testing out. Let me open the local host. And this is our application here, the landing page. Let's get started, and we see the sign in page, And I see the sign up page as well. Let me create a new account first of all. So I can say as admin1 and let it give us admin1. So I created an admin1 account. All right. So we have an admin1 account here created. And this is how it looks. So this looks actually very good and very similar to Calendly. Okay. We have the availability, we have the bookings. Okay. So let's create a new event type here. I can give this name as, say, 30-minute intro session. I see a small issue here with the UI. It's overflowing, right? This input field is actually overflowing outside this pop-up model, which can be easily fixed, right? So by giving a prompt to the AI, it will fix that. But for the moment, this was actually really, really good. So this is the first draft that came out and it looks really good. Just give us a description like this is a 30-minute session with the founder. Okay. And let's give it in color as pink. Oh, sorry, the orange. Now, location, you can choose any providers here. Again, there is no integration yet. Okay, let's say with Google Meet or Zoom or Microsoft Teams, this is what we have to do as well. So if you're actually going to be seriously building out this entire application, so we have to perform a lot of other steps as well. So you need to have a Zoom integration. And this is actually all very easy. You just need to give prompts to the AI tool there and it will set up all this for you. The main objective for us here is to actually see how the MCP server can be used here with VS Code and Copilot and how the UI can come out. And most importantly, our new RLS policies, which means the row level security, how those work out. Okay. So once I create this event type, let me click on create and we have our event type ready. Let me go to the availability and here we can even set some times, different times, right? I can make Wednesday as holiday. So it will not be available anymore to any user. Let me Tuesday start from 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. Just to see how it looks like. Click on save changes, right? Now, if you see you have this public page here, just click on that. And now you are actually able to see a very clean and minimal booking page actually, right? Which shows you different event types or options to select your booking from. This looks pretty good. Okay, this is the very first draft that came out and looks awesome. Now, if you see Wednesdays are all unavailable because we made them unavailable inside admin panel. Now, if I go to here, the policies again, if you see the availability, it is marked as read. Okay. And if I go here, I can see the availabilities, right? And one more thing, the Tuesdays we set as starting from 2:30 p.m. and this is what it is doing. If I go to any other day, let's say Thursday, it is starting from 9 a.m. So it is all actually following up what we have given it. And all the data is actually now will be coming from the no-code backend. Now let's say 10th, I can see the availabilities, but I cannot modify the availability because the row level security doesn't allow that. So the availability is only marked as read. So any end user can only read the availability. They cannot change the availability. This is how the production level applications work, right? The end user is supposed to only perform certain actions. They are not allowed to perform the admin level activities. I can go on and I can proceed with, let's say this time I can set this as, let's say, client A. So let me create a booking. And there you go. Our booking is confirmed. If I just go back to the admin panel, right? This is admin panel for admin one. If I go to bookings, I should be able to see one booking. And there you go. The client A with their email, the timings, right? We have this everything here, right? So we have this booking available. So this is how it is. We have the event types here. Now what I want to do is let me disable this event type. Okay. So I have disabled this. Let me go back here. Let me book another meeting, but it should not be visible now. It should be not available. This looks good. So no event types are available because we actually disabled that. Now what I will do is let me just sign out and create another account so that we verify if the admin can only see their own data. So I'll just click on, let's say, Star Wars, Star Wars. So this admin just created their account. Star Wars has created their account, and there are no event types. So fantastic, right? This is what we needed. Availability is there. Let's make Fridays as unavailable and Saturdays as available. Okay, and just to see some changes, click on Save Changes. And now let's go to event type and create a new event type. Let me give this as a 15-minute FIFA session. Okay. And blah, 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 blah. Give it as 15 minutes. Let's say Zoom. And let me click on create. So we have an event type created by this admin, right? Star Wars. If I just click on preview, right? There you go. We have a 15-minute FIFA session. And if you see, Fridays are unavailable, but Saturdays are available right now. So same drill, everything goes as it is, just like we did for the first user. And if I go here, right, I can see the event types here, but I cannot see the event types of the other admin, right? Now, if you see this public page, this public page is open, okay, for anyone on the internet. This public URL is open for anyone, but the admins cannot see the admin data, okay? The admin data is not public. Only these specific pages are made public. This is what the row level security is doing. So if you understand what I'm trying to say, this specific data set is made public. Okay. But the data inside admin panel is not made public. So the other admin cannot see the admin data of other admin. There's a difference in that, right? And this is what is happening via this row level security that we have implemented here. Let me show you one cool thing here. Okay. If you see, this is the current row level security. Let me just close other sessions. Now, in the event types, if you remember, there is another event type which was created by admin one. But we cannot see that event type here because this is how the security works right now based on the RLS which we have implemented, right? So we are not allowing the event types, okay? So we are not allowing the event types to be shared between the admins. The admin cannot see each other event types here. But what if I just go here and click this thing, okay? So if you see, this is to enable the sharing between the admins. So admins see all records. If I just click this, okay, now you see the policy changed from shared plus public, right? The public can anyway see the booking pages, okay, and they can see the event types. But shared means the admins can actually see the admin data, okay? Now, if I just refresh this, now I can actually see the event types of the other admins, okay, that are there. So I hope this was helpful, right? So in case you have any questions or concerns, just let us know and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. And thank you.